The number you have dialed cannot be reached, and that's okay.
I wanna see Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the stream. Some shout outs to TP Esports in the chat. What up? Hey Jack. Oh, good luck, Jack. Rafe Esports, rise again. Hey, we haven't seen Rafe Esports in here for a minute. That's our boy Goldham. Alright, so I'm going to kick things off very shortly. We'll go through the teams, and yes, in slot number 1, we all know these guys. It is Rafe Esports. No mercy, of course, in team number 2. Paradox, team number 3. Cosmonauts, slot number 4. We've got No Fun For You in slot number 5. Right next to them is Victor. 2 Mongolian teams side by side. In slot 7 we have Team Positivity, TP Esports, and Jomark, one of our Hong Kong teams in slot number 8. Another Hong Kong team. 404, slot 9. We've got Royal Flush Official in slot number 10. One of the dream teams of the Oceania scene. Team 11, we haven't seen these guys in a minute. It is Imperial. Team 12, we all know the Velociraptors. Team 13, it's Eclair. The new and improved. Slot 14, that's Fire Scale Esports. 15, 13, STN. $16, Looney Tunes. 17, we got the Get Wrecked clan. Sporting some very fetching, matching avatars, if I do say so. Team 18 is OK. Another one of our Hong Kong teams. We've got RIN in slot 19. I'd love to know what that stands for. Mega X in Team 20, led by your boy Samarth GS. We got Watch My Gameplay in slot 21. In slot 22, we've got God Squad. In Team 23, is that Red Dot Basics? Yes, it is. In slot 24, we've got DPAD Crew, and 25, we've got Royal Flush Diamonds. Okay, so we've almost got all of our players in here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a full lobby. Oh, Jack, was that you in slot 19? You're a solo. We don't let solo teams in here. Sorry, man. You're going to have to organise to play with at least a duo, preferably, because we do have full lobby. We've got people on the waiting list, so we had an entire team on the waiting list. The call's been made by admin that we're going to let that team in, and we don't let people play solo. So slot 24, that's going to be LKM. Hey, Mark. The Vape Nation. That's a fat rip, Jack. Seriously. Like, it is a fat rip. Alright. So I'm gonna get the settings done. There's no way I'm turning zones up. This is gonna be an absolute bloodbath no matter what happens. There's gonna be a lot of action in the early game. Let's get those DP28s cranked up. It's gonna be an absolute... It's going to be a jam start of this game. It's going to go right off. I'm booked and ready to go. Yes, well done, Unsolved. We've got 98 players and we are kicking things off for game number 1 on ERANGEL. You got Kiku. Oh, Jack, you got kicked because you're a solo. We can't have solo players. Like when we've got 25 teams registered, we can't have a solo player, like one player taking up a whole slot. We've currently got 98 players in the lobby. So that means only 2 teams had 3-man teams. But yeah, unfortunate, man. Like, fat rips. Next time, like, just make sure you've at least got a duo. Like, if you had a duo, we would have let it slide, but we can't have a solo player taking up an entire slot when we've got full teams on the waiting list. It's not fair to them. Alright, we'll have a look at our first flight path very soon. It's going to be wild. It's from Sosnovka all the way up to Georgia Pole. That really only takes Yasnaya as a big city off the flight path. We've got Cosmonauts and Declare in here. It'd be interesting to see what they do. They could go to Milta and I mean, these guys have been just biffing it on lately, so we'll keep an eye out for Eclair and Cosmonauts. They do go to Primorsk as well, of course. Velociraptors love going to the military island. They're already out of the plane. We've got a lot of teams already going to Novo Repnoye. We've got 13 STN. Jomac looks like they're overshooting there. They're possibly either going to... No, they are going to Novo. They've committed. Royal Flush. Oh, no. Is that Royal Flush or Firescale? That's Firescale by the looks of it. They're headed to... Team 14, that is Firescale Esports. So they're doing kind of what Velociraptors used to do, which is interesting. Going to a corner of the military island and just chilling there. Cosmonauts have gone to Milta. Eclair's on their way to Primorsk. They won't be fighting early game today. Now, does look like Joe Muck have shifted a little bit towards Milta. No Mercy's on the way to the school apartments area with Mega X. We've got Watch My Gameplay in the kill feed already. I can only imagine that this is going down in Pachinki. So let's jump on. We've got Imperial here as well as Paradox. And the God, is it God Squad? It is the God Squad. We've seen good things from Ninjuric and the boys lately. We'll keep an eye on them. Team 18 is okay. We've got a lot. Oh, man, look at Pachinki right now. Watch My Gameplay. Okay. Paradox, Imperial, God Squad, everybody has angles right now and nobody is shooting. Everyone is just grabbing guns, getting ready to start off festivities. Gibby's cooking a red hot one, but gets knocked by Savetta. There, Asriel quick on the refrag, able to back his teammate up there. Good stuff. You can see Special now rotating around. Spider's pushing up as well. Both teams opting to go for revives at the moment. Spider actually not going for the revive, but Asriel, hearing those footsteps, he gets the knock, gets the confirm, gets the revive. Asriel, what a teammate there. He's able to pick up Givy. Givy will be back on his feet any moment. Veda's still knocked. Special now is in a difficult position in a 2v1 here. You can see Givy's got a knock on a Special. Paradox are just walking all over Watch My Gameplay, and this is their home city as well. Ninjuric, bit of defense there with the double-barreled shotgun, getting a knock and confirm onto CLS from OK. Let's have a quick look at our first circle. It's a fair bit north before we jump back into the absolute shit fight that is Pachinki. Now, God Squad, one of their players is knocked. Does look like we've got an engagement in Milta from the looks of the kill feed between Joe Muck and Cosmonauts, so we might jump over there. Things are cooling off. There are a lot of teams in Pachinki. I'm kind of keen, you know what, I'm kind of keen to see who walks out of Pachinki alive. When you've got about 4 teams, when you've got 25 in the lobby, mind you, not a single team has been taken out yet. We have lost 10 players. There have been casualties. God Squad have just legged it. They're like, nah, I'm out. They have left the building. Toxin getting a knock onto one of the members of Imperial. Paradox, 3 on the board already. No mercy there. So they're over at school at the moment, having a crack at the title. From Looney Tunes, you quite often see Looney Tunes going to school. KT Toxic, a bit of an engagement there with Brat from Watch My Gameplay. We're down to about, how many teams have we got? We've got about 4 teams left in Pachinki. It's definitely not as hot as some of the other parts of the map. We'll have a look around here. We've got Joe Muck. We saw Joe Muck here before with Cosmonauts. So we'll have a quick look at Milta and see how the Cosmonauts are going up against Joe Muck, because this is an interesting story. We saw Joe Muck putting the hurt into Cosmonauts the other day here at Milta, so a bit of rivalry between these two teams. Blancos and the boys from Cosmonauts, one of our premier teams from the Oceania region, yet to play in a PMCO. Joe Muck, one of the teams we met in PMCO. That's how we know these guys, and they hail from Hong Kong, from Asia. And mate, that's how you stop a push. Oh, mate. That was disgusting. But there's still 3 Cosmonauts left now. Psycho here, close quarter engagement. He's gone down. Kung's been taken out already. There's only one guy left. He's got a knock though. He's got a double knock. Gill with the 1 HP clutch there. So that's 2 for 2. That's actually 1-1 in the Cosmonauts Joe Muck scheme of things. These guys have got a bit of a rivalry going on. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. in future scrims and as the night progresses. So we've lost a few teams already. Circle's now starting to shift in. We've also got 5-Scale Esports here, right at the edge of Circle, right in the thick of it, with Velociraptors. Now, Velociraptors landed in the base. 5-Scale Esports kind of were just chilling around the edges here at the compounds, doing a bit of trash looting. C47, he doesn't know where Odin is. In fact, if that nade actually, I don't know, did he mean to bounce it like that off the wall? That was a really smart move. He bounced it off the wall. I actually think he did that on purpose. I thought maybe that there was somebody inside there, and that's what he was thinking. But maybe he was just going for the big old bounce, and they've got the squad wipe there onto 5-Scale Esports. So 5 teams already going out in the first couple of minutes. It's definitely going to be action-packed in the mid-game as well, as we can see teams just quickly having a look at the map, jostling for position. Hey Armstrong, welcome to the stream. Looks like Paradox are definitely reigning supreme here in Pachinki. They've whittled the 5 teams we started off with, and it's now only Brat from Watch My Gameplay remaining. And look at that angle. Oh, he actually had a nice angle there from the stairs. Well, they know where he is. You can hear nades being prepared. He's gonna... Oh! The nade from Toxin. I thought he was going to get the confirm there, but Toxin had other ideas. No Mercy pushing in on Team 24, GPAD crew. Kratos got taken out by the VSS. That's the squad wipe already. Let's see what No Mercy are up to. They're up to 8 kills, 2 squad wipes already. There's still 18 teams left to go, 65 alive. So when you're playing in a lobby like this, like there's already more teams and players than a PMCO lobby. You've got to be careful because you can get 8 kills in the early game. That is definitely a good innings, but you've got to get the placement points as well. Placement points actually are very crucial in these big lobbies. Definitely, if you can get those high kill counts, if you can start dropping like 15, 20 bombs, sure, but you do want to back up. Like once you know you've got a couple of squad wipes, might be good just to hit the brakes a little bit and work on your positioning. Thanks for the sub, Yimiatung. You're a bloody legend. Appreciate your support. We've got No Fun For You now rotating just past North George. We'll have a look. Eclair seem to be getting close to 404. They're about to drive past them. I don't know if 404 is going to spot them out. They are taking some shots there. We'll jump on with John Wick here. They might even pull up. They do have a high ground position on 404, and the call has been made from Lionel, Doveboy, and the rest of Eclair push in. They might back off though, actually. I don't know. Lionel should be able to get away here. Yeah, they're able to disengage there. That was smart. I mean, yeah, they could have taken that engagement, but it might not have worked out well. We've got team positivity. Let's just click on this and get down onto Toxin. Toxin's pushing in. They're going up against team positivity here. 8 kills on the board, so similar kill count as No Mercy. Doko and the boys have got a flare drop. Now Toxin's pushing in. He gets a knock onto 360. The rest of them are sitting down. They have taken casualties, so Doko sits down. Toxin picking up a double there with a Tommy gun. Like, you don't often see a Tommy gun used outside of the early game, but Toxin's definitely made it work. The boys have cleaned that one up quite nicely. Team positivity going out in 18th position there. Paradox claiming that flare drop for themselves, and another squad wipe taking the kill count up to 12. I see Royal Flush Official and No Mercy in the kill feed. We've also got Cosmonauts involved in the vicinity of this engagement as well. Looks like it's a bit of a long range situation here. Smoko from Eclair. Where are Eclair right now? Okay, let's jump on with these guys. They look like they're right into it. He's going up against No Fun For You here. Smoko right next. Spots out Mickey. Smoko. Look at the kill feed go. So Eclair picking up their first squad wipe of the night. Taking out No Fun For You at the Georgia Pole Containers. That was a wild rotation. They just full sent that team. They haven't lost a single player yet. We've got some shots from Royal Flush Diamonds. Obviously, those guys like looting the North Georgia Pole area, so they're just chilling out at the flat top squad house across the river there, probably taking some long range shots. We've got Goldie here on board at the moment. He's having a peek over at No Mercy. They're in school of all places. He's got the DP28. Quite a stable gun platform, although I've noticed lately it's got a fair bit of horizontal recoil, like a fair bit more than it used to. A Royal Flush official holding that spot. As we can see, Circle 2, it is shifting towards Severny, towards the north. We've got 404 holding the cube area. They're engaging with Velociraptors as they rotate past. C47 getting a big knock on to Walker. A lot of DP28s in the kill feed today. I actually turned them up. You can specifically turn up the DP28s. Godang's going for a nice wide rotation around the bank. I like this. This can work if he's able to, that bank right where he is, he's able to get another angle on them. I really like the way that Velociraptors are playing this, actually. I've got to say I'm impressed. Defensive grenades go out from 404. I mean, these guys won't sit down and take it quietly. They've got to knock on to Bunty. Bunty's down. HMF has been firsted. So this hasn't been... This engagement started off very well for Velociraptors, but it is turning around. 404. John Wick's been knocked. CO gets the refrag, though. C47, it's clutch time now. He's got a knock, though. Walker's the last one left. C47's going to go for the revive here. What's Walker going to do? A well-placed nade could do the trick. He might go... he's going to go to get Charlie Gore up. So we've got dual revives happening, but C47 got up first, and he is going to full send it. And Walker on 1 HP gets the refrag. Godang now. It is Godang. He's going to go for the revive as well. This is too close to call. I don't know. I actually feel like 404 could pull something out here and clutch it up big time. Godang, look, he's not even going for the first on CO. He's going for the revive. What a smart move. That's actually not a bad idea. Walker's going to be pressured to push onto it. The nade goes out. If C47 can cover that revive, if he can spot it, if he can spot a peak and get another knock, that's a 3v2 situation. Walker's down to 1 HP. Godang can just run around there. He's got the barrel M762. John Wick's out in the field, but Godang's got that barrel. He's going to have to be careful there. Godang capable of out-trading him. And Godang does get the knock. It's all down to Walker. Can he do it? Velociraptors only losing one player. That was too close to call, but now the engagement's gone on too long, perhaps. Eclair, will they push it or will they rotate? Wow, they were so lucky there. Eclair opting not to pull up. They didn't have any knocks at the moment. Eclair still, no, they're going for circle. I mean, there's 14 teams, 46 players still alive, so people will be focusing on the zone. Eclair, they might even pull up onto Royal Flush Official. I can see that compound they're holding. This is the circle I was talking about the other day, where just above the H on Rozhok is where I would be sitting. I would go to that spot for sure. That is where I would want to be, giving me the opportunity to cross the river if need be and make a quick rotation, because circle can go either way here. LKM now in a bit of a bash. Oh, they just got taken out. I'm just looking to see where we jump on next. We'll jump on with God Squad. They're quite close to Paradox. They're actually in Watertown, so they'll just be watching Paradox's rotation pass. If Paradox are heading straight for Velociraptors, so they're going to go up the hillside. They might actually run into one of these other teams. We'll have a look on the mini-map. Circle is about to shift. And it shifts towards get wrecked, dead center in circle. They get a beautiful shift, no mercy, red dot. Okay, God Squad have to make some big moves now. Get wrecked. They could be getting crashed. Velociraptors can really just stay where they're at. I like the positioning from. We'll jump on to get wrecked here. So they're holding this shooting range area now. Paradox are pulling up. Good opportunity for them to get a knockout of a vehicle. Grinch goes for a spray. Doesn't manage to connect. Does give their position away. Paradox, there is a compound down the hill with a flat top squad house. They might opt for that, but no toxins out already. Gets a knock onto Mongrel. He's got the Grozer as well. Look at that recoil control. Clowns down now. Big trouble. The Mark 14's out. Grinch is the last one standing. He's in the shack. Other teams are rotating around this area, though. They have to be careful. Cosmonauts just pulled up. They don't want to get tunnel vision. Grinch, though, he's the last player. Givvy's pushing in. Givvy spots him in the shack. Double Mark 14s. Okay, so Paradox, they aren't messing around today. When you've got a couple of Mark 14s on board, definitely gives you a level of firepower that is hard to match. Cosmonauts is a two-man team. Would realise that that's Paradox, hearing those guns, seeing those guns in the kill feed. Gil's just rocked up, evening things up a bit more. LKM pushing around the side. This position that Paradox are in is perfect. If Gil gets a nade here, he is spotted out. If he was where he is, he's in perfect nade range right now. If he gets a big nade in there, that's Toxin and Azrael sat down. That can really create a win condition for Cosmonauts. Missing the opportunity there to get that nade down. We'll have a look at the rest of Circle. Things are definitely going to start heating up. We've got Eclair now pushing into a compound here with Red Dot in it. Nades going out. These guys know how to use fireballs. Jez has been knocked. Luffy goes down. Big nade from Lionel. Doveboy rotates round the side. Gets the final confirmed there. Claire getting a almost perfect squad wipe. They are getting engaged upon by LKM. LKM sending it. These guys are mad, lads. I haven't seen these guys before, so I'm keen to see what they're going to pull out of the bag. And Prince gets a big knock onto Lionel. What a way to start an engagement. Hisham's been knocked, though. It's just Mafia and Prince. They're still outside of the compound, but they have knocked Lionel. But Smoko and Dubboy are still up. That's a lot of firepower you still have to contend with. But big knock from Prince. That was nice. If only the other boys were in the car. He's the last one up, though. Prince has been knocked now. Mafia getting a bit of smoke down. Lionel should get revived. Yep, he's already up. Hazard's getting revived as well. Now Mafia's in all kinds of trouble. That's a lot of angles I can see in the kill feed. Blanco's just copped some Mark 14. Mafia now rotating away. These guys are lasers. You can't run in open in front of Eclair. They will be able to heal up. We're down to 9 teams. It's been pretty vicious so far. Let's see how it goes in the late game. We've got Velociraptors, God Squad, No Mercy, Royal Flush Official, Royal Flush Diamonds, Victor, and we're about to get our next circle shift. Somehow Yatung from OK has snuck himself into zone after zone as a solo player. Now remember, Yatung, they were in OK started out in Pachinki. So he's been hanging on since Pachinki. Like, there was like 10 squads in Pachinki, and Paradox walked out of there as a 4-man. Yatung's he's just holding it down. those placement points, that pays off. You know, if you have that level of consistency throughout the 3 matches that we're playing tonight, have a big kill count game on top too. No Mercy spotting out Royal Flush Official. They're just gatekeeping the edge of zone here. No Mercy might push in as they've got a minute to play with. This is a pretty easy compound to push. I don't like the way they're pushing it though. I mean, this is the worst possible angle you could push this compound from. Like, there's 4 other angles you could push this compound from, and No Mercy have picked the worst one. And Royal Flush Official know where they are. Like, I couldn't think of a worse way to push a compound. The team knows where you're coming from, and you put, like, I've got to say, what are they doing? Like, I don't see this push working. I think No Mercy should disengage. They should have pushed from the hillside where Jaeger was, or right where my viewpoint of the battle is occurring from, like right where I am over here. If they'd come in from the side, you can see now they're kind of correcting and pushing up to where Jaeger is, but these guys know where they are. I mean, they're watching. Look at Mike. He's taking TPP on the situation. Goldie's got a DP28. He could, if just tap, he could knock Unsolved. Couple of shots there, get his Paraboy on. Unsolved, sit down. There you go. Goldie just got the knock with that DP28. Now, the difficulty for Royal Flush Official here is pushing out of this compound. But what's going to work in their favour is No Mercy. One, Zone is now pushing in. No Mercy need to make some decisions. But also, Velociraptors down here, they're on the side of this engagement. They have a good angle on No Mercy. They know they're there. They've watched the kill feed. They can hear the gunfire. They know exactly what's going on. Bunty and C47, they've got eyes on this. They could catch No Mercy rotating out. Looks like they're opting to focus on circle themselves, so they missed opportunity for Velociraptors. I think they really could have taken advantage of that. Sharks somehow managed to push in, Unsolved, getting a knock onto Godang, but C47 does refrag. I don't know how Shark managed to get in here. Okay. That nade, is that nade going to get... That nade from Shark! What a beast. He's the only one up at the moment. And Voyage is right at the doorstep, though. So he should be able to pick him up. Let's have a look where Zone has shifted to. They're not too far from it. Nobody's really in it. All right, mate, I see good things happening to Paradox today. Now, Shark's going for the revive here. Voyage just got up. He's healing with a full med kit. He goes down pretty quickly though. Sharks now in like a 1v3 situation. They could all push up the stairs pretty easily. They do. Shark goes in, goes down. Royal Flush Official, good defense there. They're not happy either. They're just shooting the boxes. We've seen a bit of that lately. God Squad over here now fighting with Royal Flush Diamonds. God Squad, big nade there. Baku's full sending. He's got the micro Uzi. He can just swing out there, take them out. That's the squad wipe. Baku getting a big nade there to start things off. Doesn't even have a helmet. He's got one now. That's what, mate, if you don't have a helmet, Baku knows how to get one. Hey, Ardo scouting out for a position in zone. We're down to 5 teams. It's Royal Flush Official Diamonds. We've got Paradox in here as well. I'm sure Yatung's still hanging out somewhere. Look at him go. Yatung's just chilling. Let's give it up for Yatung. What a mad lad. I love it. He's he's doing the hard yards for the boys at the moment. Eclair still got a 4-man team. They're just chilling down here, just down the road from shooting range. They've got Official up the hill, Paradox to the right. I could see Paradox and Official having a big clash and Eclair possibly cleaning up if they can get some good angles. The only thing not working in their favour is the high ground advantage these other teams have. You can see Hazard and Lionel now. They're looking for a more central position in zone. I don't think you want to draw too much attention to yourself in a circle like this. I mean, yeah, it could shift. They've created a bit of hard cover blowing up the UAS, but they've drawn a lot of attention to themselves. Toxin's got a knock onto Diamonds, so we could see a push going from there. Lionel's wisely just backed up a little bit. They know there's a team above them. Let's jump on, see if anyone's sniping here. Sun does have M24. It's got an 8X on the back of it. Let's see if he can't spot someone out. Get a nice headshot. It's going for the barrel as well. That's an interesting choice. Well, it sounds like... Royal Flush official. They could actually play a bit of gatekeep here. They might have their hands full dealing with both Diamonds and Paradox, because they're going to be fighting a battle on two fronts in a moment here. That's given Paradox the opportunity to shift into zone. Yutong could spot them out, cause a bit of trouble, although as a solo player, there's not a whole lot he's going to be able to do. But he definitely could get a knock on a first. He plays his cards right. He could pick up a 4 for a 5th place finish for... If you play, he could even get in a second. You never know. Claire now taking shots. So Si's got a Car 98 as well. He landed a shot there. I think it was a body shot on the Smoko. He must have a level 3 vest, so it didn't seem to do a whole lot of damage. Toxin with the Mark 14 sits Dubboy down now. Everybody's starting to realise where people are. Diamonds still need to get into zone. That nade next to UV. There's no way you're getting away from that one, buddy. Oh, did you see that nade? It just landed right next to him. The smokes go out, but the zone is closing. Baku's got to get up on his feet. They're just smoking it up, but Royal Flush Diamond official here. They've got eyes on Diamonds. Baku's knocked. It's only Zarai left. The 7-6-2. 6x combination, too much there from Sun. 6 kills now for the side of Royal Flush official. We're down to 3 teams. It's Paradox official and Eclair, and I've got to say I like the way Eclair have been playing here. They are holding a lower position in zone, but I could see them, you know, my money's on them taking it out, but hey, we could get surprised here. Who's that with the VSS? Let's go. He's lost a fair bit of health though. What's his name? Almite. Okay. Now, just in the calm before the storm, could I say to everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great time. It can only get better from here. We've had an action-packed Erangel game. Miramar's going to be out of control too. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit that like button. We just hit 700 subs. Can we get it up to 800? I think we're like 90 more subs away. Let's do it, baby. Toxin's doing a pretty good job of getting those crucial placement points. It's a 4v4v1. And let's jump on with Lionel. Because right now, it's like this is the time you need a playmaker. You need somebody who's going to... Hazard there, showing off his new iPad Pro. Smoko's been taken out. Hazard's been knocked as well. Smoko's been firsted. Royal Flush official do have that high ground advantage though. That's a big nade from Lionel Doveboy, so it is just Lionel now. And Royal Flush official takeout game number 1. Well done to them. That was a standout performance from them. Very consistent. A lot of kills as well. 5, 7, 10 kills. Dropping the double digits. Let's go. Now, Eclair. They had a big game. 17 kills. Okay. And Paradox 10, 19 kills. So big kill counts from our top 3 teams, these are the teams to beat at the moment. They'll be jostling for the top of the leaderboard. It'll be interesting to see what the overall standings do look like. We're going to go over to Miramar next, and Miramar's just going to be beautiful with 25 teams, 90 plus players, scopes turned up like you wouldn't believe. We're going to crank the sniper rifles too. We're going to keep the zones. We're just like, this was a good pacing, I reckon. Like, just keep the zones normal. We don't need to get too out of control with the zones when we've got 25 teams. Give people a little bit of room to breathe, make decisions, chill, relax. We're just trying to have a good time. But we do want to see, we definitely would like to see some spicy headshots on Miramar. We did see a couple of people getting a knock. Prince got a good knock with the Car 98. Alright, when's the next game starting? 7 minutes? I like the sound of that. How are we going on Trovo? Oh, Trovo's weird. Like it's yeah, GG's has it, but you guys got a whole bunch of kills as well, so I think you guys got more kills than them. I think so. We'll have to see. Of course, if you're just joining us now and you want to play in these scrims, if you want to get involved, stay up to date. There is a link in the description of this video to our Discord server. We've got over 2,000 people in there, and yeah, we've definitely got some big news coming up this weekend. Big announcements. So one thing we're going to be announcing is of course the TDM tournament. Yep, you heard me right. We're going to run a TDM tournament. There's going to be some details about when that's going to happen, how that's going to happen, and how you can get involved. More importantly, TDM. I don't know if you guys have seen me cast TDM, but I bloody love it. I'm going to be running some open custom rooms next week on my week off. We're definitely going to have some TDM custom rooms. I love it. It's just like the best thing for my ADD there possibly is casting TDM, because there's so much shit happening at the same time. It's perfect. I love it. So yeah, we'll be announcing all the dates about the TDM tournament. Got some other big news, a little bit secret squirrel business, so we're keeping it on the DL, but there'll be more announcements about that on the weekend. So don't miss out on the cash scrims. Of course, if you want to get notified of this in YouTube, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get notified when we go live. You get that notification and boom, you're just right in there. But yeah, cash scrims are going to be nasty this week. I'm looking at Regos, and we got a lot of teams. B group's going to be out of control. I'm going to be announcing a new system as well for B group, because people always ask me like, how do I go from B group to A group? And originally we had a system where we're like, all right, we swap the top and the bottom 5. And good stuff, .x, you're a legend. You should. Can I give you a link to our spreadsheet? You could do the live scoring. So yeah, originally we were going to swap the top 5 and the bottom 5, but then like, I don't know. I don't think that's fair. I want a team to be ready for Group A. I don't want to just throw them in there to the wolves, and they're not going to have a good time like the other teams. We want them to be ready. So what I'm thinking we do is we like we have really good systems of recording scores, like the way our spreadsheet operates and shit. So I can run our spreadsheet over a month and record everyone's scores over a month. And then like after a couple of weeks, we'll look at a team's performance and then make a decision. Hey, you know, you can request to go up to Group A, and we'll say, hey, you can go to Group A. We play in scrims a couple, like 3 or 4 times a week, where they have a system like that. Like you say, hey, we want to go up a group, and then they say, yeah, cool, you guys can go up a group, or they say, no, you guys have to go down a group, and rah rah rah. And I think that works well, because like, you know, we could put, like, we're in like group D or Group C at the moment, and like we could put ourselves in Group A, whatever, and like get smashed. But like we're not really going to learn anything. It gives us more of an opportunity to practice stuff when we're in those other groups. I mean, the whole purpose of No Mercy Cash Scrims was to A, get a ton of views, B, create the sweatiest scrim in Oceania, and C, create opportunities for teams to play at different levels in our region to prepare themselves for PMCO. Or if they didn't want to do that, just play at a more casual level. Cosmo and Dragon Warriors have some rivalry. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, Unsoul's telling me to turn up the cars. Has anyone noticed lately that there's no cars? It's, yeah, there's more skins, like, but there's no freaking cars, like, if there was a way I could just give PUBG money to fix stuff, like, instead of buying skins, I would. If there was like a subscription, like a monthly subscription, and I didn't have any glitches, I'd get that instead of the Royal Pass. Yeah, we've got 740. So yeah, we only have 86 subs to get up to 800. Let's go. Alright, so we just gotta get everyone in here. It is time. Unsolved saying to start in 30 seconds. Yeah, bro, Dot, I know, man. You're a legend, bro. I feel like I run scrims too. I know what it's like, man, and it's a lot of work. And I wouldn't say it's a thankless job, because actually a lot of people do thankers. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, you do get a lot of appreciation from the community. So yeah, but yeah, I understand how much work goes into it, man. Like, you gotta, especially scores. Like, oh, sometimes I just don't want to sit there in front of a spreadsheet. But yeah, people like scores. Alright, we've got to wait another 30. But I'm looking forward to my week off next week. I can sleep and make content. Make some noise for Team 24. Who's in Team 24? DPAD. Let's give him some chickens. Wait, did I just give a guy a chicken and he just like got kicked out of the room? Is that what happens now? Alright, go. Quiet. There's like significantly less people in this match. We had like 98 in game number 1. Now we're down to like 83. Alright, let's kick off the tunes, get the desktop audio up. I'll bring the webcam back. I just didn't put it on today because like I look like shit and yeah, nobody needs to see that. Oh, I gotta make the next room, that's right. What have I forgotten to do while I wait for the flight path? Okay, so that's from Trailer Park to just north of Impala. Pretty standard flight path, like it's not really, it's not too crazy. Picardo, like, you know, as long as Picardo's on the flight path, you know, watch my gameplay, you're going to be happy. And we did see a lot of teams hot dropping in game number 1, so, you know, that's what I like about the first day night scrims. Like, people are just, you know, a little bit more chill. It's not like super sweaty like our Saturday scrims are. People can hot drop and, you know, they don't have to take it like too seriously, and, you know, like they can practice stuff. You know, got a couple of teams back jumping ruins, interestingly enough. But yeah, like sometimes, you know, you just wanna chill. No Mercy have Cobb all to themselves. Cosmonauts, of course, going to El Pozo. They do have 404 in the vicinity. Could be challenging them for the title. Okay, they've back jumped ruins, interestingly enough. Watch my gameplay. No surprises there, heading towards Picardo. Paradox love San Martin. They are going to be joined there by God Squad. Eclair doing the tried and true tested water treatment rotation. 404 getting into Get Wrecked. Let's jump on with Get Wrecked. Clowns is down. PUBG Grinch is the last player at the moment. He's just legging it, going for placement. Not a bad idea. Taking a page out of your Tungs book. The rest of the boys getting taken out there by 404 quite early. Paradox already getting into God Squad here. Ninjurik, they're a duo, so Ninjurik's the last player left. Ninjurik just got a knock onto Malice, actually, so he's going to go for a revive. Whisper and Toxin might go for a revive as well. You don't want to lose a player early game. Malice is in a really bad spot though. Toxin is going to have to be. Toxin should be watching that like a hawk. Azar and Ninjurik now getting up. They're going to Whisper. Looks like he could be going for the revive. Ninjurik's actually going for a clutch. I don't know about this play from Ninjurik. He's going to get spotted out by Toxin there. Toxin does get the knock. He's got a beautiful overlook position up there in that billboard building. Taps Ninjurik. That's God Squad out. One of our first casualties of game number 2 on Miramar. Let's look at our circle. It is centered on Hacienda del Patron. So it's going to be more of a northerly circle. We've got a lot of RFOPs in the chat. Royal Flush getting the love they deserve. They played beautifully in game number 1. This is them, ladies and gentlemen. Royal Flush official, Sai, Sun, Goldie, And Damien has joined them. Damien's a bloody good player. You don't see enough of Damien in these scrims. I don't know him personally, but I know he's good, and I've played against him enough times to know that he's not somebody you want to tangle with in a 1v1 situation. They're going up against Victor here in Impala. Bit of UMP action there. Takes damage down to 5 HP. UMP's definitely not a gun, unless you're Karish. It's definitely not a gun you carry around until the late game. Oh, Sai peeking a little bit too long there. They're trying to get some nades out there. Warzone gets a big molly, but hits the wrong floor. If he went the floor above it, probably could have got a knock on a Sai, but with a Molotov, God, if Sun blew up that gas can, that would have knocked Warzone. That would have been bloody million IQ play. Damien, let's have a look at Damien here. He's just adjusting his scope on his Mini 14. He's got an 8X, which is probably a little bit too much optical magnification for this situation. Yeah. Bit of smoke. That could be a push. Like, could be a push or for repositioning. Interesting play here. If Damien did go for a push, the rest of his team not able to back him up completely. Could be a good opportunity to just put a bit more pressure onto Victor. Might be able to catch one of them rotating if they make a mistake. Warzone's still very much in the vicinity. He just peeks out with the micro Uzi, able to get a knock onto Damien. So that puts a lot more pressure onto Royal Flush Official. I'm not sure what the plan was there for them, having Damien push up like that. Like, there was nobody covering that angle. And it didn't work. It just didn't work out. Like, there was no refrag opportunities. Sun can cover the angle now to stop the first, but Sun might get overpowered. And if they all peek his angle at the same time, he could get knocked. Now, Goldie's in a good position. Goldie can flank around the back. If they don't know where Goldie is, he might be able to knock them, but he'll be in the same position since they're so separated. Scream and Mixer, if they crack onto where Goldie is, and it does look like they've caught on that there's a player in here. Now they're rushing him, two-manning it. Goldie, though, he's got a knock. Oh, Scream has to go for the revive, but Goldie getting the double knock. Not bad. Can he clutch it up for the triple, though? That's the question. This would be a big clutch. Whoa! Oh, okay. All right, everybody, sit down. Sit down and watch. Watch Goldie show you how to play the game. Damn, son. With a UMP. Like, come on. Like, how did he get that third guy? Like, did they get the squad? Wow, I'm shocked. That was nasty. I don't know. Sometimes I see people with the UMP and I just think, is this gun actually that shit, or is it underrated as all hell and actually like OP AF? I don't know. Like, let me know in the chat. Like, what do you think about the UMP? Do you think it's underrated, or do you think it's just trash? I don't know. But like, because sometimes I see people like Goldie just pull out these crazy clutches with it, and I'm like, is it the gun or is it the player? Because like, it could be the player. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could do that with a UMP. But damage is screwed. I mean, you know, if one of Royal Flush Official can 1v3 the rest of your team, how are you, like, what's the equation here? How are you going to 1v4 them? You got to get your KK score on here, bro. And I don't know if that could happen. It could. We've seen it happen, you know, before. But this is, it's going to involve some pretty insane / clever gameplay. Like, he's gonna have to get a knock, but they're both in pairs. Like, the refrag opportunity is pretty good. I don't know. I don't think they know where he is. They might even back off. Like I kind of like what Royal Flush Official are doing. Like it's not a bad idea to back off here. Like I don't like looking for a solo player because you never know what corner they could be around. They could be anywhere. And generally, you know, you just run around a corner. There they are. They knock you. They first you. Your mate comes in, kills them, or gets knocked, and it turns into a clutch. But it's yeah, it definitely doesn't always work out. So Hefty's the last player here from Rave Esports. Haven't seen a lot of Rave Esports today, actually. Like, definitely a team we've seen do great things in the past, but they've been a little bit quiet today. There's only one player left. If that nade lands, I would have cooked it a little bit more. He might be able to get another knock there, but now there's quite a few of them up. He does get a knock, actually. Go for another knock? No, he doesn't. So that was Red Dot, I believe, taking him out there. Well played, Red Dot. Royal Flush Official did finally get the squad wipe onto. Actually, let's jump on with them. Did they lose a player? They almost lost Sai. So yeah, they took him out, but they almost lost Sai. We've got, what else is happening around here? We've got a lot of teams over around water treatment. Watch my gameplay. Lost a couple of players. They're now in close quarter combat with Paradox. Okay, this is interesting. And I see Eclair are nearby as well. Azrael and Malice have been taken out. Let's get a better perspective on this. I see Eclair engaging with No Mercy as well. Oh, watch my gameplay on the roof of all places. Okay, that fight could take ages. Let's jump on with Lionel. So Shark's been knocked. I don't know why No Mercy go here. We died to Eclair here the other day. Hey Preval, what's up, bro? Cosmonauts. Wait, is Voyage looting? Could Unsolved knock him? Oh, no way. Unsolved, why don't you just use your M4? You fully had an angle there, bro. Yeah, that was crazy. Now you're going for a nade. Like, what goes through his brain? What goes through his brain? I don't know. But if he could red zone Lionel here. Like, Lionel's going to back off, though. Just a bit of red zone. If he did get him with the K9, it would have been pretty sick to watch. So we still got a big standoff happening between Watch My Gameplay and Paradox. Got a Golden Murado. So this is a battle for the Golden Murado. I'm not sure, like, because this is 2v2. This is a classic standoff. Like, what are they? You know, like, what's the plan? I mean, just wait for zone, I guess. You can't really do much. I mean, you know, what could definitely happen to... This is no fun for you, actually. It's not Watch My Gameplay. I just got tricked by Suvi. But, yeah, like a team like Watch My Gameplay could rock up here. Like Brat, he's up on the hill. If he spots them on that rooftop, he could get an easy knock and confirm straight away. It is pretty good at close range. It's kind of like even better than the Uzi in some respects, I guess. I don't know. I just feel uncomfortable like talking positively about the UMP. So Joe Mark, they're making roads out of Los Leones. 404, pretty heavily in the blue. Circle shifts and it goes onto Junkyard. Ooh wee, let's go. We could definitely have some interesting zones around that Minas Generalis area. You know, when Final Circle goes there, you know things can get pretty interesting. Mega, one of the players from Mega's just been knocked out of a vehicle. I don't even know where they are. They're in the dead center of zone. Okay. I know there's a lot of glitches. I'm just looking around to see who's fighting. Everyone's being pretty well behaved at the moment. We can just stay on with bit of smoke going out from Paradox. We've got a 686 here. He's just chilling at the edge of zone. Couple of vehicles heading in his direction. Let's jump on with him. He's got Hayato coming up the hill. He's got an M249 as well. Just go. Also, Fire Scale Esports in the vicinity. I don't know. I don't think. But the kill will just get stolen. Let's jump down here. So Baku's getting a revive. Fire Scale Esports. Oh, that vehicle blew up while in motion. Spectre here. Fire Scale Esports. Realise there's a team in the vicinity. UV now pushing up. They know they've got to make some moves. They don't want to have to fight two teams at the same time. UV getting a nice double knock there. He does go down himself. Hayato now has to clutch it up. I think he's in a 1v1 engagement. No, they managed to take them all out. UV there. Wait, where's Hayato in the kill feed? Hayato getting the final confirm. I could see Joe Muck pushing off this. I mean, why not? If he got a knock, then that would have been insane. That's 404 as well. That was one of RF that actually got the knock. And the confirm as well. Kenny goes down. Who killed Kenny? RF. Okay, so look at this. Look at this palaver. We've got a lot of teams around here. We got No Mercy. They've I didn't even know where Jaeger was before. Where did Jaeger come from? I did see Paradox in the kill feed. I believe they went down to No Fun For You. No Fun For You getting the drop unsolved on the ground. Has a bit of a crack at Savage. Doesn't manage to connect anything. No kills on the board yet. We've got a bit of a battle here between Mega. We've seen Mega do big things here in our scrims. They're going up against Looney Tunes. Tasmanian Devil has been knocked. We'll jump on with Sylvester here as he has to mount a quick defense. Either go for the revive. Mega have a lot of angles here. They're actually very spread apart. I wonder what Bugs Bunny's up to as well. Bugs Bunny spots them out. You think you were stream sniped? I'm running a 3-minute delay. I'm running a longer this is a unusually because people have been requesting delays. So I've if you guys want a delay, I'll put a longer delay on. I don't know if I want to do a longer than 3 minutes because I still like talking to chat a little bit, and I want to be close to you guys. I want to be further away. 3 minutes is hard enough. Like, can we be any more separate than how separate we already are by time and space in the continuum? It's bullshit. Just let them stream snipe. Who cares? Like, if you stream snipe, one, you're watching my stream. Thank you. Hit that like button. 2, get good. And 3, don't forget to hit the notification bell when you sub. And 4, get good. I don't know. It's not going to improve your gameplay. Although I would say in PMCO, I'm not going to talk about it. In PMCO, they had like a 2-minute delay this time. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. That's we don't need to discuss that any further, but let's just say everybody in PMCO was stream sniping. It was cracked. The circle's closing in now on Minas Generalis. I love it when circle goes here. It's disgusting. Who's got the prime real estate actually? I don't like officials position. 13 STN. They've hit the jackpot. This is brilliant. Why? Was that Was that when Get Wrecked had that position? They weren't stream sniping them. Where you guys were at the plane? Nah, man. Like, half the map wanted that spot. Like, Paradox went there. I would have went there. Wait, unsolved, just Molotov Jaeger. We've got a bit of a domestic disturbance here in the No Mercy house. Quick. Bit of a domestic disturbance here. Jaeger's been killed by No Mercy. What's happening? If you see it, say something. Now, back to that spot on the plane. So I would have gone there, like as an IGL. I would have taught, like if I saw a circle pop there, I would have told my team to go there, and I would have fought a team if I saw a team was in that spot. You saw Cosmonauts. Cosmonauts went to that same spot. So like, I'll call out stream sniping. I'll call out sus shit if I see it. Don't worry about that. But yeah, that was pretty standard play from my perspective of watching this stuff all the time. I think Paradox, they just went to the dead center of zone. So it does look like Joe Mark having a crack here at Royal Flush Diamonds. S686 getting a knock onto Baku. And Circle shifted more towards the valley of San Martin between Minas Generalis. So Eclair, they're in that warehouse compound. So Eclair have dead center of zone at the moment. Baku's on the defense. He doesn't even have a helmet. Like, come on, guy. Oh, look, even if it, like, all right, devil's advocate, even if they were stream sniping, if you're in the same spot for like 5 minutes, then I don't know, like, how, like, yeah, I don't know what to do there. Because I've run all levels of like delays. I've run 7-minute delays and stuff. Like, I've run the No Mercy cash scrims on like a 1-minute delay, and that's a prize pool tournament. And nobody complained. Surprisingly, it's actually a cash prize, and I ran it on a 1-minute delay, and nobody said anything about it. Like, I don't know if anyone noticed. Baku on the defense here, getting a knock onto 686. I got this guy's name translated. I don't think it's... Nah, not this guy, the other guy. Oh, the other guy. Is it this guy? Nah, he's not playing today. He was the top fragger. I got his name from Joe Muck. I got his name translated. I asked a friend of mine. She's from Hong Kong. And she just sent me this full message, and I looked at it, and I'm like, that name doesn't really translate into English. It's like slang. But I think like to say it was like Yazi, but because Cantonese and Mandarin, they're both tonal languages. It's like, even if I tried saying it, like, I probably wouldn't say it properly. But Joe Muck have been like on form lately. So good to see. So good to see them in here. Right, you wouldn't believe how much I hassle these teams to get them in it. Like, I go through my Rolodex of PMCO teams. Look at that nade from Kung. That was brilliant. S686. So they're getting a bit of smoke down. Kung's got the first. Oh, look where Circle is. This is brilliant. This is exactly the kind of circle we want to see. Kung's going off right now. He's just got a knock onto UV as well. Bit of a freeway here. 13 STN. Pretty screwed. I think they're down to one player evil. Unfortunately for them, very spread apart. I mean, he's going to have a crack at Joe Muck, but he's absolutely surrounded at the moment. You can hear, you know, as he pops over the other side of that ridge line. Oh, probably because Jaeger's AFK. I don't know. He's probably disconnected. Sometimes, I don't know. Whoa, Evil's on 1 HP. His teammate just got him first at the second. I mean, he's only got bandages. I'm not liking his chances. But meanwhile, this is the battle for zone here. Joe Muck doing a very good job of... wait, Evil actually got a knock onto Sun there. Kung's going off. Kung is going off. 2 kills. All right, let's go. Psycho's up. They've got 4 players here, and they're like dispositioning in zone. Like Royal Flush official as well, very consistent. They're up the top there. No Mercy now making roads towards Velociraptors. They're going to have to be careful. That's a 2v4 situation. 404 making inroads into circle. Where did Eclair go? We're down to 13 teams. There's still a fair bit of space in the zone. We'll just jump on with everyone and see what everyone's up to at the moment. Dove Boys in a Shackies just spotted a team rocking up. That is going to be okay. Now, circle shifts. All right. Let's check out circle. Oh, nobody gets it. That circle just absolutely screwed everybody sideways. Has got a knock though. If I was Eclair, I would CLS is almost down. I would stop. I would not worry too much about did he just get knocked and firsted? He did. That was pretty quick. Hey Whisper, hey Give. Yeah, I'd focus on zone. Like, you've got a minute to play with. Oh no, he was just knocked. That's all right. Let's jump on here with Hayato, see if... wait, what's going on? Kung's getting into Royal Flush official now. This is going to be big. 686 comes flying in, off the buggy. Comes around the corner. He's got the M249. You know that feeling when you've got an M249 and you just don't give a shit. And you're like, I'm king of the bloody world. I'm going to fly in there on a buggy. I'm going to jump out the buggy, get a double knock, get a triple knock, get the bloody squad wipe. That's 686, baby. Let's go. J-Muck, man. These guys are fragging out tonight. So good to see. I mean, you got to... Mate, M249, such a good gun for Miramar. You can just send it. And they've got the edge of circle too with a high ground position. So that's going to work out quite nice for them in the late game. Charlie Gore's getting taken at Hayato. That's Royal Flush Diamonds out now. Yatung and the boys from OK copping a bit of heavy gunfire. I think that's Velociraptors, and Watch My Gameplay getting involved there. Oh, big blow up from Watch My Gameplay. That's a clear out. Brat just sat Kung down with the Car 98K 8X. All his teammates are knocked, except for Special. That's going to be almost. Oh, he's going to get the revive there. Oh, what a clutch revive! But if that car blows up, Sveta's on like half a hit point. Is that car going to blow up? If someone blew up that car, whoa! That car, like, I don't think that car's blown up. That is so lucky. We're down to 6 teams. It's Watch My Gameplay, the Survivors, Joe Muck dominating the circle from the top of the hillside. We got Velociraptors, No Mercy, and Looney Tunes. Let's jump on with Joe Muck. This is our team to watch. Kung has been knocked. Circle does shift. It goes deep into the valley. Watch My Gameplay get a bit lucky there. Bit of reprieve. They've certainly deserved it. Under a lot of pressure earlier on there with multiple knocks, but able to perform under that pressure, getting the revives off. Velociraptors, quick shift there. No Mercy should be making some moves soon. Brat's going to have to defend against his push. I see Voyage in the kill feed at the moment. That's No Mercy. Getting into the Looney Tunes. Oh, 686 has got eyes on Voyage. Let's jump on with 686 actually. Oh, Voyage says sit the frick down. 25 seconds left on the clock. Just enough for a revive, but not a good time to get knocked. Voyage not too shabby with the bolt actions. There's Bunty, Unsolved, just missing that opportunity there. HMF also in sights. They are just outside of circle there. And one of them's... Oh, Voyage getting the knock there. Unsolved somehow still standing on 1 HP. Godang comes up with a Mark 14, but Voyage managed to hold him off with an M4. I don't know why he flicked onto HMF. Maybe Voyage's aimbot wasn't working. Unsolved getting taken out there. That's No Mercy going out in 5th position. Joe Muck have entered the chat. Nays are getting thrown everywhere. Just trying to red zone away. Watch my gameplay as the blue closes in. Big nade from Brat. Gets 2. Down to 4 teams. It's Looney Tunes. Watch my gameplay. Joe Mark and Velociraptors. And look at that nade from downtown. Hits Brat. 686. Absolutely breaking out there. Can Psycho complete the clutch there? No. That's Watch my gameplay. Taking out Joe Mark. Special there. Able to get a bit of smoke now in a 2v4 situation. This is the moment Velociraptors have been waiting for. That nade from C47. That nade went right next to Special and Brat. It takes Special down to 1 HP. Let's jump on with C47. M249 in hand. Take it away. He's got one. He might have to pop a first aid. Special, actually. Nah, the Mark 14. The Mark 14 Velociraptors have it there for you with a total of 9 kills. Well done to them, Velociraptors. Let's go. Taking out game number 2. Oh, I forgot how to count there for a second. Got a little bit excited. Alright, watch my gameplay. Excellent. Good shit, good shit. I like what I see. They got 9, 10, 12 kills, double digits. Good stuff. Joe Mark on form tonight. 8 kills, 10 kills, double digits as well. I'm trying to think who we've seen. Actually, we've got a whole different top 3 this time. I mean, last time it was Paradox, Eclair, and Royal Flush Official. Now it's Velociraptors. Watch my gameplay, Joe Mark. So, geez, you know, the overall standings, it's anyone's game at the moment. It's not like any one team is really showing any kind of consistency or dominance. It's really going to come down to our 3rd and final match on ERANGEL to see who that team will be that's going to take out the series for our first day night Asia Scrims. Yeah, look at Paradox. They went out really early. If you're just tuning in now, welcome to the stream. I am your host, Gangsty. This is No Mercy Asia Scrims. Every first day night. We do cash scrims on a Saturday night. If you haven't already, please like the video, show support for your favorite team in the chat, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time that we do go live. We got one more match, and it is definitely going to be all on the line at the moment. We're We're going back, of course, to Erangel. Oh, we got more subs. Thank you very much to our new subscribers. We've got 84 to go. Got up to 100. Good stuff. How many likes have we got so far for the scrims? 20 likes. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much. Can we get it up to 30? Woo! Alright. Hey, Clocks, how you going, bro? You just registered for Saturday scrims? Legends. Can't wait to see your team. You guys clap in our scrims, so yeah. I know the ping's pretty bad, but like, it's good to see you guys in there. Definitely got a lot of synergy in your team. I'm working on the Elgato-less streaming setup as well. I've been sorting some stuff out with a mate of mine, Taj, and yeah, we're just ironing out the bugs. Wouldn't say we're almost there, but like, I could put out a video. I probably will. I'll probably just show people like how to do so far what I've done, and then like you know, incrementally improve the setup, because like. Taj got it going, and then he was like, oh, sometimes it doesn't work. And I'm like, yeah, man, sometimes it doesn't work. But imagine paying $300 to $400 for that same experience. That's an Elgato. Like, yes, this solution doesn't always work, but it doesn't always work, and it's free compared to an Elgato where it doesn't always work and it costs shitloads of money. Like, I don't know. I've got an Elgato, so like I've already, I know what that feels like. I got mine on eBay though. I'm gonna sell it at some point. How to register? Discord. Dear friendly Streamlabs bot, please tell my friend Luna80 how he can register for these scrims. Join our Discord. Sign up to these scrims. In the Discord. We've got like 2K in our Discord. It's sick. I posted a really cute picture of my puppy in chat the other day. Yeah, we almost got 2100 in the old Discord. Oh my god. Hazzy's trying to translate Cantonese. This is so funny. He thought it... There's no context. Hey, what up Trovo as well. We had Pink Mermaid in there, we had Shredder. Trovo's kind of cool, like, it's cool seeing when people, like with Trovo, right, how it works. You can see when people join and you can be like, hey, what up? But I need like 20 more screens so I can interact more with it. But yeah, it's cool. Like I kind of wish you could. Hey, we got another sub. Thank you very much. I wish you could. I wish YouTube did that. Like I wish you had like something to like show you who was in here. Like when people join, so you can be like, "Hey, bro, how you going? Oh, hey, you're joining the stream." It's pretty. Yeah, I like that. The only issue with Trovo I have is that like the quality's not super there. Wow, we've got a lot of concurrent viewers at the moment. Welcome everybody to the stream. We got our next match starting in just a couple more minutes. I know there's a delay, but yeah, welcome to the stream. Enjoy your stay. If you like what you see, give us a like, hit the subscribe button. Try and find some good tunes. We've got a couple more minutes to go before we kick off our third and final match of the evening on an ERANGEL. God, I wish I could play on my own scrims. Like, the loot is so juicy. We get milli zones on the daily. Like, we had 2 milli zones. Like, do you guys remember? Go watch the replay of last week's Asia scrims. We had 2 milli zones. Like, you know, shove Sanok and Vikendi where it doesn't shine. Like, let's get some milli zones happening, and you know, more ERANGEL. I'd be happy if we just did ERANGEL and 2 Miramars. I don't know. I mean, some people like Vikendi, and hey, you know, whatever floats your boat. I'm not gonna shit on anyone's preferences. Like, if you like it, like, more power to you, man. I'm kind of jealous. Like, I don't enjoy playing Vikendi. Like, I don't mind playing it as much as I dislike casting it. I find casting it is just a pain, just because of the circle settings. Like, if I could get in deep and like really massage those circles, I could fix Vikendi. But like, the way the circles are set up, circle 3 and 4, circle 2, 3, 4, there's just no action. Like, it's just the biggest lull. It's not entertaining. It's Sanok's brilliant. Like, I don't mind casting Sanok, but like, it's just brutal. Like, if you have like 25 teams, it's just bananas, and it's pretty RNG as to who wins. Like, I can't, like, even in PMCO, talking to other teams from other regions in PMCO, you know, there's no like any team that's like super consistent on Sanhok, but especially when they used to crank the zones up. But yeah, so good to see so many people in here enjoying the stream on a Thursday night. We've definitely dropped us a sub because we're gonna be having cash scrims this Saturday. Cash scrims is, if you like what you see here, cash scrims is like just turning the dial right up to 11. We've got 2 groups. Oh, I've got some souls telling me to kick some people. How do people get in? People like leaking my room codes to randoms. Man, there's a lot of love for Royal Flush in the chat. Just waiting for the kickoff. We'll get right into it very shortly for our third and final match on ERANGEL. Wait, why is anyone getting a ban? Armstrong. People can spam the chat. Like, am I doing Facebook? I might do Facebook. I'm on the iPad though, and it overheats at the best of times. Oh, I found this really cool program, actually, like, which I want to have a muck around with, because I want to do some animated overlays for like scoreboards and shit for Scrims, and I just found a bit of software that writes the code for you. I was born already, asshole. What are you talking about? You know what I'm keen to do one day? I'm keen to literally just jump in here, stick the spectator. Hey Smoko, what up? Stick the spectator on myself and just play. Why don't I do 6 games? What, tonight? Because at some point I'd like to eat dinner. It's like 9:30. I haven't had dinner. Why don't I do the Smoko song? Oh, the Smoko song. Have I got that in here? No, I haven't. I used to have the Smoko song queued up for a clutch. Oh, I could have played it the other night actually. When he had the 1v4 against Paradox. That was pretty dope. Paradox was so salty about that too. That's what makes that clutch even better. Like how salty they were. Although I think Smoko was a bit, yeah, he definitely wasn't displaying like, you know, the most humble levels of sportsmanship there. Playing some matches to get used to gyro. So look at the flight path. It's at a, I don't know, 40-degree angle. Let's go. You know what I've been thinking about doing, Armstrong, lately? You should join me. Playing on my emulator. Why not? Like, I wouldn't mind just having a go. I reckon it'd be a laugh. I reckon it'd be funny. Just play on my emulator. I've been playing on iPad lately, and yeah, I'm used to playing on iPad, but like my iPad overheats like really quickly. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't have one. I wish I had one of those iPads that can like see through walls halfway across the map, but like it just overheats and just lets me down. So it looks like No Mercy are going to be challenging Velociraptors, the winners of game number 2 for the title in the military base. And since they are the winners of game number 2, let's jump on board with Velociraptors and No Mercy. Let's have a bit of biased casting, actually. It's been a while since we've had biased casting on the channel, and I think it's something that's been lacking. Definitely nobody's complained about a lack of biased casting. But yeah, whatever. We'll see if we can't talk the NM boys up a little bit. Who have we got in here? Siphon. How have they got? We've got Raw Fush, Siphon on side. I don't know Siphon actually, but I know Voyage. Oh, he's got a flare gun. Be interesting to see, like, you know, guys, like I work on strategy, I gel with these guys. Like, let's see how this one plays out. Because, like, we've been dropping melee lately, and I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. No Mercy are in the apartments. Velociraptors are over here at the factory. Oh, let's go. Let's go. We got a military. Oh, we got a military island circle. Let's go. Buy a fan. I've got a fan, bro. I've got a fan for my phone. I have a fan that I strap to the back of my phone, and it doesn't fit on my iPad properly. I need to get one that actually fits on my iPad. Looks like velociraptors are just hitting the bales. That's not very entertaining at all. Got to give that about a 1 out of 10 for engaging content. Watch my gameplay and Paradox never disappoint. I mean, these guys, they hot drop. Wiz, you've got the vernacular of a 4-year-old. Actually, that's an insult. I mean, you know, 4-year-olds are just getting the hang of the English language. By now, I would expect that you've got more to say for yourself and your friends. Best Aussie song, Leave Me Alone, I'm on Smoko. It should be our national anthem. Brat getting a nade on the toxin. Like I'd be down for, because I can't remember all the words to our national anthem, but I can remember a fair few of the words to the Smoko song. And could you imagine at the Olympic Games, like how many gold medals we'd win? Ooh, Sveta. Special. Calm down, son. Oh, Malice sits down. Mate, Azrael, look at Brat. Brat's showing off. Brat's just showing off. That drop shot, he's like, come on. Oh. Where have you been? Watch my, actually they came second in the last game, but yeah, in the first game they didn't make it out of Pachinki. But these guys, these are hot drop aficionados. They're always in Pachinki, Picardo, all those center map locations. Let's see what else. But yeah, imagine at the Olympics, like Australia wins the gold medal, and they play the Smoko song, like, and all the Aussies get up and they start singing the Smoko song. Mate, just be the best. But you like, I don't know. Have you guys ever actually worked in construction? Like, I don't know. It's actually, yeah. Okay. Wait, Deadly's a bit closer. Deadly's full sending it, actually. Here he goes. Good pickup there from Deadly. Yeah? Oh, we'll steal him. We'll steal him then, Doc. Mega are in trouble. It's all down to Samar to clutch it up, but lives have been lost. Mistakes have been made. But yeah, we'll steal him. I think yeah, I don't know. I don't think he knew that Chromix was there. Good squad wipe there from the boys from Red Dot. Look at his circle. That's nasty. Royal Flush official across the bridge already. Cosmonauts holding the bridge. Ooh, where will it go? Will it go Millie? Will it go Millie or won't it? Time shall tell. Get wrecked in Primos. Where's Eclair? Eclair is coming out of Lipovka, I guess. Are they going to crash smack bang into Cosmonauts? We shall see. No fun for you. It's just finishing up the school. Looney Tunes making their way up the mountain. Or LKM coming out of Asnaya. For 19 teams, there's nobody really too close. Let's jump on with Joe Muck. I think Joe Muck have spotted a couple of flares. Is that what they're pushing towards? Or are they just looking to hold this area? Let's jump on with Darth Odin from 5 Scale Esports. Okay, so I like their positioning. This is not bad. Very spread out. Oh, thanks, Connor. I appreciate your kind words. Oh, it's AB from RF. Cool. Right, let's jump on the Cosmonauts here because we do have a Claire. Making the way towards them. There's Smoko. Man, the myth, the legend on the buggy. He's going right past him too. He might get caught out here. I mean, nobody really knows until next circle, like, where is this circle going to go? Because look at it. Like, you look at a circle like that, and you've got to think, like, that could go anywhere. Like, that could go north, that could go south. Oh, Warzone. Oh! Did you see that? Downtown from Boo. The Car 98K. Just taking out Victor there. Good stuff. No fun for you. Playing as a free man. Picking up a couple of kills. Just clicked onto him and he just disappeared. So, I think Smoko's made the call that it's going to be a military island circle. I'm not convinced. I kind of like what Get Wrecked are doing. Get Wrecked are playing their cards close to their chest. They're in Primorsk. I can't say for certain where this circle's going to go. We've got Little Shroud from OK now rotating right into or right past Flyscale Esports, holding a bridge. Bit of fisting action. LKM. I think they knocked a player. They knocked somebody out of a vehicle there. That was what happened. Now Little Shroud, he's going to full send it. Spectre's been knocked, so that was good backup there. Odin's going to have to provide some long range support. I don't think that Little Shroud knows that Bunyip's in there. Oh, he's got the whole team next to him. And he's keeping very, very quiet. Yeah, I'll be keeping quiet too. Everyone's just thinking where this zone could go. Yutung's rotating around. Do they realise there's players here? Yutung's probably going to try, like, eventually one of them's going to try and go inside that Harry Potter tower. Oh, boo! The Car 98K again. He's shooting from across the river. Oh, Suvi. Okay. DP taking out Dove Boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely... definitely a military island circle. What did I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? What did I say? I say we get those milli zones in the No Mercy scrims. Joe Muck having a bit of a poke at OK. Bunyip, big Bunyip, he's still in that Harry Potter tower. 8-6, almost getting the knock there. Still got 18 teams in it. Yeah, special is good. I agree. He just did you see? Did you see LS literally just render out of range? Got a lot of teams. Actually, we've got a few teams here as well. Sylvester's just got a knock with the VSS. And because no fun for you, they can't hear the VSS. They don't know where he is. He's just he's able to get the second knock as well while they're going for the revive. He could get the confirms as well. The rest of the Looney Tunes are now rotating in. No fun for you. Sliding down. It's kind of hilarious actually, watching them slide down like that. They're getting up though. Well, that was in the most appropriate angle, but Bugs Bunny has to be careful. Well, you definitely want to peek over there to try and get a knock. You don't want to peek free no fun for yous at the same time. He does pop boo, gets a refrag there. A nade would definitely. But yeah, he overpeaked it. I mean, they can shoot. Sylvester, that VSS just being an absolute nuisance. No fun for you. Bugs Bunny getting confirmed. I'm not sure how you get confirmed from up there, but okay. Cosmonauts making their way across the bridge. They've spotted out Goldie. Blancos is leading the charge. He's cracked on to the rest of the gang's position. Gil getting taken out there by Damien. His teams are well within the boundaries of the zone. We've got 404. 404 have a good quarter of the circle all to themselves. If they get a shift, that could pay off for them quite nicely in the late game. But right now, they're going to be missing out on a ton of action. Good to see Toomsy on the field as well. We haven't seen Toomsy tonight. I mean, how come when there's backseat drivers in the chat telling me to spectate people, they're not saying spectate Toomsy? I think it's just not fair, and I won't stand for it. But Royal Flush Official, they've got crate weapons coming out the wazoo at the moment. Not sure what Toomsy's trying to figure out how to do there. Maybe he's just settling. Did he just stand on that crate to make it go flat? I don't know. But LKM look like they've got a plan, and that plan involves running at cosmonauts with automatic weapons, pointing them at their heads, and trying to knock them. But it does seem like the plan isn't working out. I imagine Blanco's there with the barrel M762. Knock for knock at the moment. Prince on the side here has been taken out by Preval. That leaves only two remaining members of LKM, and they are quite in the back line here. So Cosmonaut's able to pick up a couple of easy kills here. Although, because Beast has been knocked, that's a full send. Let's jump on with Toomsy now. Sun getting a knock there. Toomsy Going for the drop shot reload. Good knock there from Sun. They're fighting two teams at the same time. Toomsy's been knocked actually. Not sure where Damien is. Damien opting not to push. I would have pushed as the entire team. We got knocks left, right and centre. Circle's left the vicinity. We've got over a minute to play with here, so these teams can certainly take their time. Which is one of the benefits. Like, you know, when you do turn the circles up, you find these engagements just end up with all these players dying to play zone, and like, you know, you don't want to be like Sveta going out to the blue. You want to see some a little bit more extended battles. Now that nade, see if we can get that on tape. Oh, it went a bit over. They're right in front of you, son. Like, I don't think you realise how close they are. Like, you don't need to throw that nade very far. You're going to get your money's worth. Can Toomsy range it? No, Toomsy sends it a bit too far as well. Out of like 4 nades, I'm pretty sure they could have got on a squad wipe there. Cosmonauts all right next to each other. In the smoke. Just couple of defensive nades. It's hard to get a nade out from where they are, but they could. I mean, once the first one goes off, that blocks your sound. Like that one next to Toomsy, he's not going to be able to hear for about half a minute, but he's able to move around and relocate pretty easily. So these guys are taking way too long. There's 20 seconds left on the clock now. I think LKM have gotten a bit over it as well. They've left the engagement. I'm not sure why Sun, like why they're not spraying more or using nades, but it's all on Toomsy now. And Toomsy's going for the revive, probably with double knocks. Probably Toomsy could have went in for the clutch. You got school? Okay. Have a good one, man. Toomsy is go. Okay. Damien's coming to say that Blue Zone has managed to get these teams, and although he did get the squad wipe, but yeah, I don't know why Damien wasn't there earlier. Like, they really took their time there. That was. But let's look at the circle. Half of it's in water. Some of these teams were even. Where are these guys at? Imperial are in the water. Who cares about that? Let's go. Let's jump on with everybody's favourite team. No Mercy. And solve with a bolt action. This might take a while before we get a headshot, but it's got an AWM. You can tell when people don't get out very much by the types of insults they use. Either that or just immaturity, I guess. Thanks, Sol, getting a body shot there. Shark's been knocked. think Siphon probably should have been smoking a bit earlier there. LKM, these guys are on fire. They're doing quite well, actually. Armstrong, you don't have to ban it. You don't have to ban him for using the G word. Like, I don't know. Like, if people think they're being like, I don't know. I just. A bit of a defense there with the red dot. Auto Godang from downtown. Cracks him. What's Godang? What's Godang putting in his coffee? It's a bit of a long range spray there. Hey, let's get some accusations about Velociraptors. Good rotations here. Velociraptors, of course, taking out game number 2. Yeah, be nice to Armstrong. He will kill all who oppose him. I have given him the power, and he has been given permission to abuse it. What juice tonight? Nan's pajama juice, of course. It's the only juice for me, baby. Or is it pineapple juice? I always get it mixed up. Circle shifts. Joe Mark, get. Is it luck? Is it luck when it? Yeah, it's luck. 404 just on the edge. Same juice, man. I don't change my juice that often. Still the blackberry. Hey. Oh, look at CO. Look at CO. You dirty dog. You sneaky bugger. Look at CO. Look at that hole. NM, yeah, man. NM are certainly not a consistent team, but they're definitely an entertaining team. Like, you've got to, you know, for anyone who casts scrims, like, you know, when they pop off, no fun for you. Just sharing a nice cozy little shack there. I did see a nade get popped. Yeah, he is Black of Fire. Little shroud over there. So we're down to 8 teams. There's still 22 alive. Like, this is, you know, the light banner aside, this is actually getting pretty intense. Like, we've got Joe Muck on the ground here. Tassie Devil's pushing in. Big nade out there from Tassie Devil. Let's see how it goes. Oh, he sits down. Suvi spotted him out. Sylvester though on the refrag. Not too shabby from Sylvester. Taking out Pi as well. Now, Hong Kong, they've got to worry about Velociraptors, their arch enemies. Velociraptors, good position in the zone. A lot of nades going out. Sylvester getting taken out. Jomac are just running away with it at the moment. They've got 8 kills. The AWM rains out. Toomsy enters the chat. Royal Flush official. The winners of game number 1 here, fighting for the title. They've got CLS though on the hill from OKOK. He's got eyes on them. Knows there's a team in the shack. Circle 6. 5 teams. It's 404. We've actually got 3 of our Hong Kong teams. We've got 404, OKOK, Joe Mark, Then we've got Royal Flush Official and Velociraptors, 2 Australia/Oceanic teams. Big nade there from CO, doesn't connect. Kung's going off with the barrel on the ground. He's got a suppressor on that bad boy with the laser sight too. Hey MF on the other side of the US there. Hey MF is having a bit of a spaz at bit of a spit down range at Royal Flush Official now. Kung knows he's there, comes out the barrel. Hey MF just too fast on that trigger. And Joe Muck's down to 1 player. They're in trouble. Okay, have the circle. Shroud's just cracking a Red Bull, kicking back, enjoying the good times while Yatung does all the work, getting a few smokes out. He's got to cover off a lot of angles here. He's got Royal Flush Official right in front of him as he realises the tone. Alright. Little Shroud's got the mini out now. He's actually got 686 quite low. Quick switch onto the M416. Watch out Toomsy. Toomsy Doe on 1 HP. Takes him out. Good stuff there, Toomsy. Big thumbs up. Down to 3 teams. 404. Take it down to 2. Charlie Gore there. Getting the knock. 404 have the zone. And just like that, there was 6. It's a 3v3 engagement. 404 have circle. If Royal Flush Official can somehow make this happen, it would be incredible. But all the odds are stacked against them right now. Toomsy's down. Damien gets a knock on a CO. The refrag. OMG. Damien gets a knock on a Charlie Gore. Going for the refrag CO. It's a 2v2 now. And Royal Flush Official, they have crossed the valley. They are well done to Royal Flush Official. That was brilliant to watch then. Like, I've got to hand it to these guys. That level of gameplay is incredible to see from a team that, like, you know, Smoko's been playing for Eclair, and some would say Smoko's one of the best players, the IGLs, top fraggers, but it's clear to say that, hey, like, Royal Flush Official, they've got the stuff it takes. Like, they didn't have zone. They pushed across against a PMCO team and took out game number 3 on Erangel. Also, mind you, they won the first Erangel game as well. We could be seeing Royal Flush Official at the top of the leaderboards. Of course, check out our Discord for the overall standings, which will be posted in the near future. Well done to Royal Flush Official. That was a joy to watch. You guys did really well there. That was pretty clutch. Sun dropping 7 kills. Damien with 5. Toomsy, good to see you, bro, dropping a 3. So they had a total of 15 kills. 404 dropping 3, and then Jomark very consistent tonight as well. Couple of kills there. Not super high kill counts apart from Royal Flush Official, but decent amount of kills from all of our teams. So yeah, thank you everyone who has participated tonight. You guys played absolutely awesome. Good to see some of the new teams on the scene, and some standout performances from Royal Flush Official in game number 1, getting the chicken dinner. Velociraptors in game number 2, getting the chicken dinner. And of course, Royal Flush Official getting the chicken dinner in game number 3. So that will do it for tonight. Thanks everybody. Let's check the like count and see where we're at. We've got a few subs too as well, so thank you everybody who's subscribed so far. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and hit that like button too. How many likes? We've got 25 likes. Can we get 5 more likes? We just need 5 more likes. We can get up to 30 likes. I would really appreciate that. Would be awesome. But yeah, thanks everybody who's tuned in. Thanks everybody who helps out, of course. Unsolved, Punisher, Crazy, all the No Mercy fam, huge thanks. We'll be back again, of course. Forecast Scrims got some big announcements as well, so don't forget to check that out. Definitely get in on our Discord, because yeah, there's going to be some big announcements coming soon. So until then,